Hello, everyone. I am Faith Godbold from A Touch of Faith. Thank you for watching the replay. Come on in. We are back tonight and we're going to create a beautiful bow for an Easter bunny wreath. So as you're coming in, make sure you say something so I know you're here watching, whether you're watching live or on the replay. I look forward to seeing who will join us. And while you're at it, if you don't mind, would you comment your city and state? That way I can see how far our broadcast is reaching. And if it's your first time joining us, make sure you comment the word new. I look forward to welcoming all of our new faces to our family here on YouTube and on Facebook. So how are y'all doing today? Let's see who we have joining us. I'm so excited to see each and every one of you. Donzel's already here. Hey, Donzel, how are you? So today we are going to jazz up a Easter bunny wreath. Hello there, Sewing Home Goods. Mary, how are you? And it looks like you're from Pennsylvania. Welcome. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Make sure you give this video a heart, and I appreciate your support. Thank you for stopping by tonight. Okay. So we are going to jazz up a bunny wreath that I already had a bow for, and I always love giving my customers options. So I'm going to share that wreath with you in just a bit, but for now, let's go ahead and look at our beautiful ribbon that we have. I wanted something in the pink family because the bunny is a combination of gray and it has some pink. So we're going to pick out a beautiful pink ribbon. Hey, Mom, how are you? All right, so let me show you our 3 ribbons, and I think I've narrowed it down to the one we're going to use based on what we have for tonight. Okay, so here's our first ribbon. This one is beautiful, and they're all gorgeous. Okay, so we could go with any one of these, but I love this one. It has the stripes, and these are pink and white stripes. Let's see if y'all can see that. Mom Donzel said hello. All right, let me come closer just to make sure y'all can see. Can y'all see the gorgeous stripes on that? So it's the thicker stripes on this one. Absolutely gorgeous. This would look beautiful for Easter, for spring, for a little girl's room. So I think we could absolutely make that one work if we wanted to. So that was one version of the pink with the white. Then I found this one, and it had a little bit of glitter and more of like a checkered plaid. Let's see if y'all can see the details in this one. And the squares are smaller on this, also in pink. Mom said hello. All right, so a little smaller with the design here, but that's another one. And I don't know if you can tell, but it has little like bits of frosted glitter almost. So it is beautiful as well. And all of these would make nice bows, like I said. But I think the one we're going to go with tonight, and this was actually my first choice. So take a look at this one. It's like a buffalo plaid. And it's really more of a coral, but the light pink, I think, is going to help pull out the pink that I'm looking for. Okay, great, Donzel, you can see it. Awesome. So let's try this one. We're going to see what we can come up with. And then I'll show you that wreath, because I've been looking at that wreath. It's hanging on my wall here. I have a whole Easter wall. And before I posted that wreath again, I said, I think I want to change out that bow. So we're going to do that today. Yeah, I love these ribbons too. So we're going to make it. We'll see how we like it. This one is more of like a linen. So it's not as stiff as the others, but I think it's going to give me that desired look that I'm going for. So let's go ahead and make a bow with it. We'll see how it turns out. Oh, wow. I love your comment. Mary says, my granny in the 80s used to make hundreds of bows every day at a wreath factory. Did she? Oh, my goodness. So I never knew that existed. They actually had wreath factories. So I guess they would, for those who buy like the store-bought wreaths and things. Wow, that is amazing. Is that who you learned from, Mary? Oh, she never showed you? Oh, okay. Look, you knew I was going to ask that next. How about that? That is awesome still. All right, so I'm just dovetailing my ribbon first. I want to go ahead and get it all set. ready to go. Nice finished in there. Okay. That is amazing. I would love to hear more about that. That's fascinating. I know my hometown of Sherrall is like full of factories, so I'm accustomed to factories, but of course never any for like wreath making. So that's pretty cool. I love it. All right, y'all. I'm cleaning up that end just a little bit with it being so soft. It was trying to move each time I trimmed it up. Oh, okay. At 16, your job was to put picks and pine cones. Wow. That could pick your brain about some things. I love it. That is awesome. All right, so we're going to make a bow that's going to go around like the neck of our bunny. So I don't really want long tails and loops here. So we're just going to go on the smaller side. And I'm just using my bow maker here to make the bow so I don't have to hold on to it each time I'm making my loops. And I love making bows too, Mary. Hearing you talk about how your grandmother made bows, except I'm sure she made hers by hand, whereas I have this bow maker helping me by being my hands. So I can only imagine what that was like. And it's amazing how things have changed over time. You know, we can look at all the things we do now with ease, right? Thanks to technology and all the things, right? All right, so let's see how many tails we want to add on this one. Last time I added multiple tails, but let's keep it kind of simple. So I'm not going to add multiple just yet. We'll see if we're going to add more than this. Oh, she was fast at it? Okay. Well, she was probably really good. Do you think that's where your love of crafting came in? And I thought I had my phone on silent. Oh, hold on one second. Uh-oh. That was my hubby. He didn't know I was on my live. Hold on, y'all. Hey, hubby, I'm on the live. That's okay. Sorry, you. Okay, I will. He said he apologizes, everyone. Here. Okay, bye. All right, y'all. I answered because he was out running errands and I didn't know if he needed something from me. He was picking up stuff. So he thought my life was at 6. So he said he apologizes. But I guess when you have, what do you call it? Like favorites. Because I know, like, mom, when you call, I think it does the same thing. All right, y'all. So I have 2 loops so far. I will tell him you said that. Thank you for being here, too. All right. So I'm just doing just a few loops. I want it to be a more simpler bow this time than what it was. But yeah, I was just wondering, you know, all of us, each of us who have talents and gifts and things that we do in this world, if you think about it, it all stems from somewhere. And so Mary sharing her story about her grandmother made me wonder, you know, for you all, have you ever stopped to think about where your gift or where your talent came from? Think about that. And if you want to share your answers in the comments, you are more than welcome to do so. I know for me, I think my love of crafting started when I was a little girl because I used to crochet scarves and blankets. And my aunts actually taught me how to do that. And that was where my love of creating and crafting started. And then I think about the fact that I have a business now, and I feel like I get that from my dad because he's a business owner. My mom helps him now. So everything we do, if you think about it, it has like a beginning, right? It has an orientation where it all started. All right, I think I'm going to stop y'all with 3 on each side. So let's go ahead and trim it up. That's right, Donzel. It sure is, because this is real life, right? Absolutely. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and trim it down now. Hey, Miss Valerie has made it. How are you? We were talking about our gifts and our talents and where those come from. So just take a moment to reflect over your life and think about the things that you do, the things that you're interested in. And have you ever stopped to wonder, you know, where does that gift or where does that idea for that come from? All right. So I think this is all I'm going to do for my bow. For some reason today, y'all, I did not fluff it out, so we'll fluff it in just a minute. And I do have a pipe cleaner ready. I think I'm going to still use my zip tie. I like my zip ties here. I do, Mary. It's not like I couldn't put my hand on it right away, but like in my garage, I know that I still have my very first blanket that I made. It was a granny square blanket. And I don't know why I chose these colors, but it was like pink and blue. Almost could have been like for a baby, but both pink and blue. So I do still have that. That's probably my only craft or earliest craft that I have as a child. I used to like to do the puff shirts, and I think about it now. If you were here on my live Tuesday, we actually designed a school staff shirt that was like that. But of course, when I was younger, it was utilizing fabric and paint. And now, thanks to the advancement of technology, I'm using a Cricut and a heat press. So I look at how things have certainly changed as a result of that. But yeah, I think those were my earliest crafts. That's a good question. I'll have to go back and look. And then I still have my very first scarf that I made on my sweater machine, which I still have. I haven't used it in a while because now I mostly like to hand crochet. And I'm working on a new scarf. I hope to finish it before winter is over. We'll see. So when I have free time, I try to work on that. All right, y'all. So here's my bow. I'm going to cover my center just so that it looks nice and neat. And then I will show y'all the wreath that's currently in my shop because I'm going to switch out the bow, take a picture of it with this particular bow on it, and we'll see which one sells. You know what? I really didn't need that centerpiece, y'all, so I don't think I'm going to use that. So let's go ahead and fluff our bow some, and then we'll get the little bunny. It's not little, actually. This one's a larger one compared to the other. Yes, I did. I did this shirt as well. I designed this because I like to have branded shirts when I'm doing in-person events like craft shows and vendor events. So yes, I absolutely did. Right before the live, I was thinking I need to make a puff shirt like I did Tuesday. So I grabbed a pink one. I don't know. We'll see. We might do that on our next live. All right, so I'm just fluffing out these loops a bit. And then, of course, once we get it on our project, we can fluff it out even more. But just so you can kind of get an idea for what this bow is going to look like, and then you'll see what I mean. All right, so here is our gorgeous bow, y'all. What do you think? Thank you. Thank you so much. What do y'all think? So just a simple little bow right here. All right, so let me go grab the bunny wreath so you can see what I mean and why I like to have options for my customers. So I made this last year in the Creative Circle, and that's my private group where I teach like in detail all of my wreath designs. So any wreaths that you see on the wall back here, I've probably taught it in that private group where I go step by step, nice and slow. So this was the wreath I put together last year, and this is the bow, and I want to switch it out. So we're going to put our new wreath on it. I do also have this wreath as a smaller version on the website. So if you only wanted the bunny head with the ears, you can purchase that. But then it comes with the full body. And look at there, y'all. I added the feet and the little tail there. You like that? Thank y'all so much. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take this wreath off. And let me go ahead and grab the link while I'm thinking of it. So if anyone wants to check out this design, you can. And then I will, of course, come back and share a picture of the new look. I'll keep the other one as well, but there'll be an option. So option 1 will be this design. And I love how I added the flowers in it. And then option 2 is going to be that bow right there. All right, I might have to smush this one just a little bit to take it off. But yeah, so I'm trying to get ready for spring for Easter. Also, St. Patrick's Day, as you can see in the background, that's our next holiday. And y'all, I was changing out my calendar like at 5:28, right before the live, because I'm always working, doing stuff. And I had erased the whole calendar. It was dry erase. And then all of a sudden I remembered, I said, March's calendar is the same as February. I didn't have to do that. So I was like, I could have just left it, but oh well. Thank you, Mom. All right. I think this time I'm going to take the flowers off. So the flowers will be a part of this bow. And this bow is beautiful by itself, isn't it? So love, love, love that. All right, I'm going to put this bow right here. Let me take my flowers out. These are some beautiful pink tulips. And if you were on my page recently, I was showing you a design that I'm working on with some tulips. So you'll have to stay tuned. Yeah, I love that one too. So I'll be posting that probably tomorrow. And I'll try to remember to come back and post it for YouTube also in the community. Thanks to Donzel telling me about the community. So I'll try to remember to do that. All right. So I'm going to remove this carefully. That way, if I need to put it back in, I can. So what are y'all thinking so far? If you had to pick which bow, the pink and yellow is bow number 1. And then today's bow will be bow number 2. And you don't have to vote yet, but be thinking about which bow you like, okay? You can let me know. Let us know in the comments. And today I ordered some more tulips. Y'all, they had some new tulips. I wanted to try some different colors. So I can't wait to get those. I'll probably pick them up tomorrow. Do any of you take advantage of like when you can buy things and you can either do pickup from the store or delivery? Let me know in the comments. Have y'all taken advantage of either pickups or deliveries? What do y'all think about those? I know I started doing the pickups during COVID, and since a lot of stores still offer them, I love them. I love pickups. It saves time. You don't have to go in line and like in store and then stand in line after you've picked out whatever it is you're ordering. And then until recently, I had not tried the delivery, but I'm kind of loving the delivery option as well. Because now that's another way when you're super busy like I am and you can't maybe get to the store, but you need something, you can order it and it can be picked up, or you can have it delivered. So, oh, I love it, Mary. You say you would rather go in and spend more money. I love it. Yeah. So I guess that's one advantage of going in, or I should say not going in, because you're not going to be able to look around and see all the things that are so tempting to the eye, right? All right, so I just got that one off, y'all. So now we're going to add our new bow for today. And let's see, I'm just going to add it right here in the middle. Just like so. Mom hasn't yet. Yeah. Mom, you did pick up though one time, didn't you? I think. Mom and I have a funny story about that. You'll have to tell me if you want me to share it, Mama, if I'm remembering it correctly. All right, so let's get our new bow added. And I think this one has just the right amount of tails and loops. Wanted something a little different this time. Okay, you might have to help me, Mom. What's next to Walmart? Was it Papa John's? I can't remember. Tell me that part and then I'll tell it. All right, so let me trim this down. And you know what? Let me make sure it's where I want it first. I think it is. So I'm not going to trim it yet. Let's make sure it's where I want it. Donzel wants to hear the story. All right, Donzel, let me get the final detail from Mom so I can tell it right. And if you ever use any of the apps, you know that pretty much you can change the store. So even though I don't live in the same city as my mom anymore, a lot of times if she's in Walmart, for example, she'll say, help me find, and whatever the item is, I'll say, okay. Oh, Domino's. That's right. Okay. So, Mom, if I don't tell it right, you can help me. Okay. You just correct it in the comments. So, a lot of times she'll say, help me find, and it might be, I'm just making it a blender. And so if she can't find the blender, then what I'll do is go in on the app and I'll switch it to her store. And then I can say, Mom, it's on aisle J24. And it helps her out a lot. So I think this one particular time, Mom, instead of going in, I ordered something for her and she was supposed to go pick it up. So let's make up a time. It was scheduled to be ready like at 5 o'clock. So my mom arrives and she's just sitting there and sitting there. And 5 o'clock passes and no one comes out with her product. And I'm on the phone with her the whole time. So no one comes out with her order. And she starts wondering, like, what happened? Where are they? And so I said, well, Mom, in the app, it says it's ready. And it says that they're bringing it out to you because Walmart, this is Walmart, they do a really good job of giving you a play-by-play. They tell you when they're coming and all of that. So as soon as the email comes through, I know that pretty much when it says your order has been picked up, that means someone's coming. Well, I got that email and Mom never got anything. So next thing we knew, I don't know if Mom realized or I did, but we were questioning, like, I said, Mom, where are you? Are you in parking space number 10? I'm making that number up. And she said, yes. But then she looked and she realized she wasn't in Walmart's pickup area. She was in Domino's. And it was so funny once we realized that was why she didn't get the order. So I think when she realized she was in the wrong parking spot, as soon as she headed over to Walmart, she saw someone and they said, we had just come out with your bag and we were wondering where you were. And so we just had a really good time laughing at that because it's hilarious. You know, things like that can happen sometimes. Oh, I ordered something. Okay, thanks, Mom. See, Mom is reminding me. And it probably was something craft related. Maybe was it those bunnies, Mom? Is that what it was? If that's the case, then that's the story that also is coming to my head because I ordered something one time here in Florence and I sent it to the wrong Walmart because we have two Walmarts. And I went to one Walmart thinking it was going to be there. No one ever came to my car. No one ever brought my delivery. And so finally, when a guy came out, I said, do you have my order? And I told him my name. And he went and he looked. He said, ma'am, we don't have an order for you. And when I looked in the app, I had ordered it at the other Walmart across town. So we had a good laugh over that. So, yeah, that's what happened. I don't know if it's funny to y'all, but we had a really good laugh over that. All right, y'all want to see what we did and tell me what you think? So here is bow number 2 on our bunny. Let me turn it the right way so y'all can see it. Let me back up. All right, so what do y'all think? Yep, bunny crap. That's what I thought, Mom. Mom got some of these little Easter bunnies for me, and you'll see those come back this year. So this is number 2, and look at how simple and cute that is. And I feel like it's making that pink just pop. Oh, so beautiful. Right there. Hello, Andrea. That's right. Happy Crafty Month. Happy March to everyone. So what do y'all think about this? So I'm going to take a picture of this and get it added to the website. So this will be bow number 2. And let me go ahead and trim this down now. I know I have it in the right spot. And it has a nice hanger on the back, so you can easily hang it on your door, wherever you want to add it. You can hang it on your wall even. But yep, there we go. And maybe you just need a bow. So if you already have your Easter wreath, but you just want a bow, this bow would look beautiful if you added it to a wreath. You can add it to like an Easter basket, whatever you want to do, you could add it. I'm going to trim this one down just a little bit right here. All right, so now do y'all want to vote for your favorite? I know Donzel had already said he liked the pink one. I think, let me go back. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. All right, so if y'all want to tell me now, and if you're just joining, this was our first bow. And they're both beautiful. So this is bow number 1. It had pink and yellow. Okay, there's some flowers also on that one. And then bow number 2 has some beautiful buffalo plaid. And it's really like a coral color with pink and white. So you can put 1 or 2 when you're voting to let us know which one is your favorite. I'm just trimming this down just a little bit. There we go. So I can't wait to see how this is going to look. Right there. And I love how it fluffed up so nicely. Did y'all notice that? And yes, I made his little feet too. I cut those out, made his little feet. I guess I should say her. She has pink. So here is our wreath. And like I said, if you wanted to only get the head of this, you can order it as a separate wreath. So I have one that's just the head. Then you have the full body, just like so. All right, let me grab that link as well while y'all are getting your votes in. And let's see. Let's see. All right. Number 1 has a vote. All right. Here is the other wreath that I was mentioning to you. So it's coming your way right now. And these are both available on the website. So yes, so we're preparing for Easter and spring. There's bow 1, there's bow 2. And if you notice in the background, we do have some St. Patrick's Day designs or designs that have green. So it doesn't necessarily have to be for St. Patrick's Day. You can hang those any day of the year. And if your favorite color is green, those would be beautiful in your home, your classroom, your offices. You want to see the bows again? All right, here we go, Mom. So this is bow number 1 right there. It has pinks and yellows, and one of the pinks even has some florals. And then here is a bow number 2. Let's hold it up even closer. See if I can go close. The one we made tonight. I know, Miss Valerie, I do too. She says she loves both. So yeah, just trying something different there. Here we go. All right, so I'll take pictures. I'll have this available so you can see both, and you can tell me again which one was your favorite. So do y'all have any questions for tonight? And thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to my YouTube channel. Y'all, I met my goal for February. So now we're working on March, and we will check again on Tuesday to see where we are with that. But if you have not yet subscribed, if you're on Facebook, you can type !notify. That's the easy way to subscribe. I'll put that on the screen for my Facebook people. I'm sorry, ! YouTube. I gave you the wrong one. That's if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channel and you're currently on Facebook. If you're on YouTube, just click that subscribe button. I'm encouraging all my Facebook people, go ahead and click on the subscribe button for YouTube, because these lives now only last on Facebook for 30 days. whereas they'll be on YouTube still for you to watch and continue to go back and watch. So make sure you take advantage of that, okay? All right, what questions do you have before we head out for today? This was super fun. And I thank you all for joining. I want to thank, let's see, my mom for giving us some love on the video. So if you haven't already given us some love or a thumbs up, go ahead and do that now, and I'll recognize you while we're here. And if you have any questions, I'll go ahead and take those as well. All right, so we're getting lots of number ones. I love it. And that's the beauty about customization, right? You give options. So absolutely love having options, y'all. Thank you so much. All right. And don't forget, if you're on YouTube, you have to come out of the live chat to go over to give us some love on that video. But I really appreciate each and every one of you for your support. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everything you do. We're in month 3 and we're still going strong. And I can't wait to see all of the amazing things God has in store for A Touch of Faith for this year. And I'm going to take you along on the journey. So keep showing up every Tuesday, every Saturday, 5:30 p.m. Eastern time, and tell a neighbor, tell a friend, let someone know about what we have going on here. I'm super excited about our new crafts that we're going to be working on, some new projects, and I want you to be here for it so you can see it first right here on my page. All right, let's see. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything before we head out for tonight. And I keep saying tonight, y'all, the sun is staying up longer now. Have y'all noticed that? Because normally by now it's dark. And sometimes I get up and I close my windows. The sun is still out. So yeah, as my dad would say, the days are getting longer. That's our sign of it. All right, I think that's everything. So after this live has ended, I'll go back, get this updated on the website, and I'll share it with you. If you have anything that you think of after we have ended, you can feel free to leave it in the comments, and I will be sure to respond back to you. And I appreciate you all again for spending some of your first day of March here with me right here on my page. I want to thank Mary for being here first time. And Mary, I'd like to have you come back again. I really enjoyed you. And I can't wait to see you again on a live. And for everyone else, thank you for being here. I look forward to seeing you again, okay? All right, don't forget to go out and look for something good, because once you find something good, you know you have found God. And remember, God's got me, God's got you, and we've got this. Have an amazing night, everyone. Love y'all so much. Bye, everyone.